Have you ever had one of those days where you're just bored? You don't know what to do, you can't think of anything to work on? You're just stuck? I don't know, I've been feeling that way for a while. I read all my books, did all the puzzles, painted at least several pictures. Now I just don't know what to do. I'm sitting alone here with just my thoughts. And when I think about stuff, weirdly it goes to a dark place. Like you have those moments where you're sitting alone and you're thinking, and then those thoughts become dark all of a sudden. Yeah, sometimes it's like that. Because it's like, when am I gonna die? We all have a death, you know? It'll happen someday, but what if it's tomorrow? What if it's next week? The next 50 years? You see where I'm coming from, right? It's not just me. Maybe I need to get outside more. Then there are times where I'm just sitting in front of my fan, because that's fun, talking to your fan. I mean, when people say, hey, do you have any fans? I could be like, yeah, I definitely have my biggest fan. I will say that on hot days, your fan becomes your best friend, and you never want to turn it off. Because once your fan is gone, the heat dows. The heat goes down on you super hard, and then you're begging for the rain or ice, something. And then it makes me wonder, where's my freaking fan? You know? Gosh, I love my fan. And don't get me started on kitchen utensils, you know? I like cooking. It's just, why are there so many utensils, you know? I need a knife here, I need a spoon there, I need a skillet here, I need a pot there, You get it? I've made some pretty good dishes. I've made some pretty bad ones. I do the best I can. When I make a good dish, it's a good day, and everyone's all cheering, and they're like, hey, can I take a plate to go? And then I feel accomplished. I'm feeling like I really did something. But then I make a bad dish, and everyone says they like it, but then they're just faking it. Because you can see the look on their face. They're all disgusted, and they're all like, oh my gosh, this is bad. Ugh. But then they look over to you, and they're like, hey, great meal. Man, this is good. But you just know they're faking it. I mean, I've had that experience twice in my life. Well, no, not twice. It was 3 times. The family reunion, the cookout, and there was that school potluck. Eesh. The amount of cake that I made that ended up being in the trash. Not doing that again. Well, I mean, I guess I could. I just need to get some better recipes. And then there's nature. There's so much I want to talk about nature. The trees, the wind, the wild turkeys in the back. It's so beautiful. I like to stare out at nature and, oh, look, a butterfly. Oh. Yeah, I like looking at nature. I don't really go out as much as I used to, but sometimes I can't help but look in the backyard, you know? it just feels so lively. Well, nature is lively, you know? And there's so much that I want to do. I could go hiking at some point. I could go canoeing or boating. I could go fishing. But I just don't have the time. I'm just doing other things. Which is sad, because sometimes the things that you've got going on take up what you really want to do sometimes. I try to not let it bother me, but I should really make room in my schedule for some of the fun times that I wish I could have. I've been doing some gardening. That's nice. Because when I garden, I can make things. You know, I planted a bunch of tomatoes. I was able to actually sell a few. That was fun for a while. Now I'm just planting sunflowers. We'll see where that goes. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I could be doing, but sometimes I just feel bored that I can't do them. And then I just like talking to you. You're always fun to have around. It's nice to talk to someone so I can let it all out. I like, the times where we can just hang out and talk and lay back. Where we can just chill. I like that. And you're always listening. It makes me happy that, someone cares about what I have to say. And you don't really interrupt me as much, and that's nice too. Because I can't stand when you're talking to someone and then they keep interrupting you all the time. It's pretty rude. Thanks, Thanks for being my friend. It really means a lot.